Hello, lovely ladies and dolly friends, gentlemen. This is Dilly's Dollies, and I'm going to sit here. I would like to have just a real quick chat. I'm off on every other Saturday, so I may try to start doing this every other Saturday. I do go to my mom's out of town sometimes, or Lori's with Nana's Nursery Reborns. But I'll try to see what I can do about every other Saturday. I work in a nursing home, med tech, and I have Gretel Rose here with me. And anyways, I just want to get used to doing like a longer video. All of my other ones have been real short because I'm just getting new to this. But anyways, this is Gretel Rose, and I won her at my very first All Show in Kansas City, in 23. And I can remember, I was bawling. I never win anything. But anyways, she was reborn by Crystal Rainey. And her sculpt is Gretel. But I do not have a COA of that. But I do have her birth certificate. Do not have the pounds or her length. But the outfit she has on is brand new. When me and Lori was still going to Versailles, I think she's commented about Versailles, camping in a big flea market. I had bought it at one of the flea markets, and it's flowers. I'm thinking spring because I'm ready for it to be here. I'm sure everybody else is too. I mean, we're at 16 degrees today. Anyways, it's kind of a salmon coral color. It's got flowers. Some of the flowers are like gold. And then there's pink and maroon and like some teal leaves. And then the pants are pink. And with the same pattern, the pink flowers and the gold, little gold ones. And then also she has a hat, which is looking like it's almost too small. But anyways, that's my Miss Gretel Rose. And her blanket, I have a peacock, little thin blanket that I bought. I'm a big peacock fan. My bedroom's full of peacocks. And so we're going to wrap her up with that. And she's got her passy clip. It's gray and it's got rainbows and clouds on it. And then the passy is like a really faint lavender. So we'll get that situated. Well, maybe. Okay. Okay, we'll just leave it off. She doesn't want it. Anyways, as I said, I work at a nursing home. I have one of my residents that I've become really close with, and she has a private room and everything. And every once in a while on my weekends to work, I will take a baby in, and one of my babies will sit with her, and she just loves it. I don't do it a lot during the week because there's a lot more people there, and it's just easier to do on the weekends. And last weekend when I worked, I took one, and the one I took, I'm going to grab him. Was my cuddle baby. This is Darren Scott. And I got him at the doll show last year. And he is painted by Jackie Brake. 4 pounds, 2 ounces, 18 inches long. He's a cuddle baby Rena. And the sculptor is Michelle Fagan. And anyways, this is the one she really likes. She's actually talked to me about buying him. I don't know if I'm going to do that. I don't know. We're just playing it by ear. But she really loves him. And, well, she loves them all. When I first got my Virginia, my toddler, Liam, that's the first one I took in for her to sit and watch. And like I said, she enjoys it. But anyways, last Saturday when I took this one in, one of the aides went in there and to shut her light off because she was out in the hall. And anyways, it scared her. She didn't know it was sitting on the bed, and it kind of scared her. So anyways, then it got conversation going with the residents, some of the other residents, a couple of them. And so I took him out and showed them. And one of them, we have like a banter going. Like, sometimes I'll scare her when I'm going up to do her blood pressure or something, not meaning to. And then when I'm standing at the med cart, she'll come by and she'll like take her finger and graze behind my knee. And anyways, we just kind of have that banter going. And so when I showed him to her, and she looked at me and she said, "Okay, when are you joining us in here?" I was like, "What are you trying to say?" I guess she thinks I've lost my marbles, but I enjoy changing them. I'm starting to really enjoy doing the videos. Like I said, it's new. Got to get comfortable with it and I don't know. But if you are not subscribed, please subscribe. Please like and comment if you would like to. And then on another story that really cheered me up the other day. I had a very, very rough day at work. Just long, rough, and everything. So I come home and was just not in a super good mood. And we have a mini Aussie dingo. And if I can figure it out, I'll try to put a picture in there. But anyways, he's like I said, he's a mini Aussie, and he loves to play fetch. Only he doesn't want to give away the ball when he brings it back. And we have 2 or 3 around here, and half time some of them are missing. But he actually had 2 of them. And so he had one, and he wasn't letting loose of it. And so I found his other one and threw it. Well, then he was trying to pick them both up with his mouth. Well, his mouth isn't that big. So he, anyways, he ended up doing he would get one, and then he would kind of kick it with his feet, like a soccer ball. And then he'd lay down and guard both of them, and if I could ever get one of them, then I'd toss one, and he'd go after it. But it just cracked me up. My husband says he does that all the time, but that's the first time I'd seen it. And it just, our babies and our dogs, just kind of can lift our spirits after having a hard day. And he did. But anyways, that's a little bit about me. And like me and Lori both said before, we have been friends since high school. Kind of got away from each other some. I had an ex-husband that was controlling and everything, and anyways, and then when we got divorced, we kind of reconnected. My husband and her husband get along really great, and anyways, she's just been a really good friend, and I've had a lot of friends through the years, but just kind of lost touch. I've never been one to really, I don't know. And me and my cousin, we were really close too, but she had moved to Columbia, now she's back in Hannibal, and so we're getting closer again too. And I just, life's short. You know, if you've lost touch with somebody and want to, you know, are missing that or something, you know, reach out. It's not worth losing. It bothers me that I lost so much with Lori because, yes, we were very close friends in high school. She would give me rides home from high school. I mean, you know, we would go do stuff together. But anyways, let's see. It's been, like I said, it's been 16 here. We ran to Walmart and got a little bit of groceries. I'm going to make some chili here after a bit. And got some crackers and had to buy a couple heaters. Like I said, it's really cold. But anyways, thank you for watching. Thank you for liking and subscribing. And you all have a blessed day. I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying the hobby. Like I said, still new to trying to get the editing down on the videos, and but I'm getting the videos figured out. So step by step, baby steps. But anyways, thank you again for watching and subscribing, and you all have a blessed day.